So today I just want to talk about a subject that's been going on in my mind. I've just really been thinking about this so much, and today what I'm going to be talking about is the crazy fans on YouTube. And so with the rise of YouTube and the rise of YouTube stars and YouTube celebrities and all these YouTubers that make good content and have lots of viewers and fans, there comes a lot of crazy people and quite crazy fans. Just like movie stars, actors, and singers in real life, large YouTubers have to deal with this stuff, and I don't really understand why people treat celebrities and YouTubers differently than normal people because they're known by a lot of people. I mean, I guess I can sort of understand it because obviously if I was sitting in a Skype call and someone just invites a large YouTuber and they actually join, for example like FaZe Rain, I'll be like, oh my god, it's FaZe Rain, yo, what's up dude, I love your videos. But it wouldn't be anything too crazy, and some crazy fans will do shit like go to the FaZe house and fucking throw rocks at the windows. Like, who does that? Just for bragging rights to say, oh yeah, I went to the FaZe house and I threw a rock at the window, yeah, I did a trick shot. Oh my god, like, what's wrong with people? Are you like serious, dude? And then other kinds of fans that just act crazy on the internet and they like blindly support the person that they watch no matter what shit they get into. Like, those fans, they're a little bit crazy too. But then sometimes there's a really crazy types of fans that just do really crazy shit just to get some sort of attention. Because last week on Twitter I saw people cutting the words "Leafy is here" into their arms. Like, are people actually insane? Obviously a lot of people were doing it for attention, but that's just an absolutely crazy thing to do. First of all, self-harm is probably the worst thing that you could ever do. Second of all, by cutting yourself, you're putting yourself at a huge risk. You're not really depressed, are you? You're just doing this to get Leafy's attention, and all he's gonna say is, don't do this. And last week I saw this and I was like, this is just really disturbing. Like, why would fans do this to get the attention of someone that they like to watch? Like, I just don't get that mentality of people just flipping out over these people that are famous and shit like that, because they're no different than you and I. The only difference they have is that a lot of people know who they are and that they make a living basically just entertaining people. And due to the fact that they can't talk to everyone and be cool with everyone, some people just do the craziest things to get their attention. It's not just YouTubers, it's celebrities too. I heard a news story a couple of months ago about a man who literally snuck into Jennifer Lopez's property and was there for a couple of days without her knowing. Like, that is just so creepy. And the reason why he's doing it obviously is because she's famous and shit. And crazy fans just creep me out sometimes. Like, honestly, if I was a big YouTuber and I had a lot of crazy fans, I would not be able to deal with the pressure. Like, I would need bodyguards and shit. And obviously when you're a big YouTuber, a lot of people know your information. Some crazy fans will end up doxing you and shit like that. And I've actually noticed this because if you look up any YouTuber's name, you could probably find their dox, which is a really scary thing. These large YouTubers, they have a lack of privacy, and celebrities also have a lack of privacy, and I guess that's sort of the price you pay when you're such a large person that, you know, your privacy just goes out the window. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be big and famous and it's gonna be lit, man. But no, dude, your privacy goes out the window. Like, people literally become fucking obsessed with you. And at first it might be a little bit interesting and fascinating for some people for whatever reason, but it obviously gets tiring and very irritating after a while to have all these people just crazy about you. And I don't know, I mean, I guess it does make some people feel good, but when people just go overboard and do the craziest shit, like sneak onto your property and cut your name in their arm, like, it does get really scary at that point. And I gotta say that after I saw Leafy blow up on YouTube, I couldn't help but notice how crazy his fan base was. Like, Leafy's fan base has always been a little bit crazy. It all started when they commented hiss on people's chat logs, and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people commenting hiss when all that shit went down, because, you know, I thought it was pretty funny. But over time, Leafy's fans just went from basically, you know, just liking him a lot and doing shit like commenting hiss for no reason whatsoever to attacking people that he makes videos about. And obviously it's all for fun and satire, and obviously some people take things too far, and Leafy really can't be responsible for the crazy actions of fans and shit like that, because some people are just crazy and they do things on their own. But Leafy does sort of get them to do that because he's making the videos about them. I mentioned this a couple of months back in the drama that went on with Leafy and H3, but now that that's all over, what I'm basically noticing is how obsessed people are with certain YouTubers, and it is very noticeable how people just act so crazy over these celebrities and these YouTubers. Like back in 2006, how Justin Bieber was the shit and people were going crazy over One Direction. And now with the rise of the internet, people are just moving their fascination for celebrities further away from regular celebrities to just people on YouTube just doing regular videos and expressing their opinions and shit. Obviously it's very cool to be a fan of someone and just really enjoy their videos and just always be active on their Twitter, like all their tweets and shit like that. But there's a boundary from being a supportive person and a fan and shit like that to being someone who's really obsessive and doing extreme things like cutting yourself for that person, or just stalking them, or trying to dox them to get their personal information. And if you're doing that shit, in my opinion, you're not really a fan of that person. You're just really desperate for attention. And that's basically my whole opinion on fans in a nutshell. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And as always, have a great day and stay awesome. Peace.